Hey there! Today, we're going to tackle the present tenses in English. But look, let's forget about all those dry, dusty grammar rules for a minute. Instead, I want you to think of these as 4 essential, super powerful tools you're adding to your communication toolkit.
That's right. English doesn't just have one way to talk about what's happening now. It has 4, and each one has a really specific, different job to do.
And this is the million-dollar question, right? Getting this right is what separates sounding just okay from sounding totally natural, precise, and clear. Stick with me, and by the end of this, you're going to know exactly which tool to grab for any situation you find yourself in.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We're going to open up the toolkit and check out each of our 4 tools one by one. We'll start with the basics, move on to the more specialized stuff, and then we'll put together a quick guide so you know exactly which one to pick when you need it. All right, let's jump right in. All right, first up in our toolkit is the present simple. Think of this as your trusty wrench. It's your go-to, your foundation for all the solid, predictable, unchanging parts of the world. And what's awesome is how easy this tool is to use. The form is literally just the base verb. You just got to remember to tack on an S for he, she, or it. And its job's super clear. It's for talking about habits, stating facts, and dealing with fixed schedules.
So let's see it in action. This isn't just about this one morning. It's about every morning. It's a habit, a routine. It's what I do. And that is the perfect job for the present simple.
Okay, job number 2, facts. This isn't a habit, it's a universal truth, right? It was true 1,000 years ago, it's true today, it'll be true tomorrow. For these kinds of permanent, rock-solid realities, the present simple is always your go-to tool.
Now, this one can feel a little weird. I know, it sounds like it's about the future. But think about it. Because it's on a fixed schedule, a timetable, English just treats it like a solid fact. The schedule says so, so it leaves it at a.m. Boom. Simple.
Okay, tool number 2. Let's grab the present continuous. This is your live action tool. It's for capturing all the stuff that's happening, unfolding, and in progress right this second.
So how do you build it? It's always the verb to be, am, is, or are, plus your main verb with that ing ending. And its main jobs, well, it's for actions happening right now, for situations that are only temporary, and for things that are changing or developing as we speak.
This is the absolute classic use case, right? What is happening at this very moment? They are watching. The action is in progress. You can literally picture it happening in your head.
But here's the cool part. Now doesn't always have to mean right this second. We use this tool for temporary situations too. She doesn't live in Paris forever, but for this month, that's what's happening. It's her current reality, even if it's just for a little while.
All right, time to level up. Let's grab a more advanced tool, the present perfect. This thing is amazing. It's like a bridge builder, connecting something that happened in the past directly to the present moment.
So the structure here is have or has plus that third form of the verb. Words like seen, done, or eaten. And its superpower is talking about past experiences when the specific time doesn't matter, and past actions that have a real result right now. You see how that works? I'm talking about something that happened in my past, but the key thing isn't when I went, who cares? The point is that this experience is now part of my life story, it's part of who I am today. I have that memory now.
And here's the other big job for this tool, the present result. The action of losing the keys, that happened in the past. But it's not just some old story. It has a direct, tangible consequence right now. He can't get in the door. That past action is messing with the present.
And here we go, our final and most specialized tool, the present perfect continuous. If the other tools tell you what happened, this one is all about telling you how long it's been going on. It's obsessed with duration. So you build this one with have or has been, plus that ing verb again. And its main job is to put a big spotlight on the duration of an action that kicked off in the past and has a connection to what's happening right now.
See, the focus here isn't just on the rain, it's on the duration. It started in the past, it's still going on, and we're really emphasizing that whole chunk of time, all morning. That's the key job for this tense.
And it's also amazing for explaining the evidence you can see right now. The action of crying might have just stopped, but we see the results. We're focusing on the ongoing activity that caused her red eyes. Okay, so you've seen all 4 tools. But now for maybe the most important part, how do you choose the right one for the job? Let's quickly compare the 2 pairs that usually trip people up.
First, let's look at simple versus continuous. The big question to ask yourself is this: is this a permanent fact or is it a temporary thing happening now? The present simple is for those permanent truths and habits. The Earth is round. That's a fact. But the present continuous is for what's happening or changing right now. The Earth is warming. That's an ongoing process.
And now for the perfect tenses. With these, it all comes down to what you want to emphasize, the final result or the process of getting there. The present perfect focuses on the result. I have written the report means it's done, finished. But I have been writing the report focuses on the time I've spent on it. And hey, I might not even be finished yet.
And there you have it, your 4 essential tools for talking about the present. So here's a final thought for you to take away. Think about your day so far. Can you describe it using all 4? Maybe something like, I always start my day with coffee. That's your present simple. Right now, I am finishing this. That's your continuous. I have learned a few new things. That's the perfect. And I have been concentrating for the last few minutes. That's your perfect continuous. Go on, give it a shot, because the absolute best way to master these tools is to start using them.